Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you would be kind enough to take your seats, we are just about ready to have the meal served. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the WVBA Awards ceremony tonight. Before we eat, we'd like to bless the food, and to do that, Jeff Jenkins on our stage. Jeff?
All righty, let's pray. Good to see everybody tonight. Lord, we thank you for this evening. We look forward, Lord, to recognizing those, Lord, who have just done a great job. Thank you for all the talent that you have given in this room. And thank you for this food, Lord. Thank you for the dinner and those who have prepared it. In Jesus' name, amen.
Talking to myself and feeling old.
What you do when you get lonely? Nobody's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride, Layla. You've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? I can't give you consolation when you almost let you down. Like a fool, I fall in love with you. Turn my whole world upside down, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Let's make the best of situation before I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, and tell me all my love's in vain, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, Layla. You got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, ha, get it, brother. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. What you do when you get lonely? Nobody's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride, Layla. You've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my world at night? I give you consolation when you almost let you down. Like a fool, I fall in love with you. Turn my whole world upside down, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Hey, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Let's make the best of situation, for I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, and tell me all my love's in vain, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Hey, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Hey, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, ha, give it to me. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worry, mind? Yeah. What you do when you get lonely? Nobody's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride, Layla. You've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? I give you consolation when you almost let you down. Like a fool, I fall in love with you. Turn my whole world upside down. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Ain't gonna please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Let's make the best of situation, before I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, and tell me all my love's in vain. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Ain't darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, ha, get it to me. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worry mind? Yeah. What you do when you get lonely? Body's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? I give you consolation when you almost let you down. Like a fool, I fall in love with you. Turn my whole world upside down. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Ain't gonna please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Let's make the best of situation, before I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, and tell me all my love's in vain. Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Hey, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Hey, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah. Ha, get it to me. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worry mind? Yeah. What you do when you get lonely? Nobody's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride, Layla. You've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? I give you consolation when you almost let you down. Like a fool, I fall in love with you. Turn my whole world upside down, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Hey, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Let's make the best of situation, for I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, and tell me all my love's in vain, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Hey, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Hey, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, ha, get it to me. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging down to please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worry mind? Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Begging down to please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worry mind? Yeah. What you do when you get lonely? Nobody's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging God to please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? I give you consolation when you almost let you down. Like a fool, I fall in love with you. Turn my whole world upside down, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Let's make the best of situation, or I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, and tell me all my love's in vain, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, Layla. You got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, get it to me. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. What you do when you get lonely? Nobody's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride, Layla. You've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my world at night? I can't give you consolation when you almost let you down. Like a fool, I fall in love with you. Turn my whole world upside down, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my world at night? Let's make the best of situation before I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, and tell me all my love's in vain, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, Layla. Got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, ha, get it, brother. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worry, mind? Yeah. What you do when you get lonely? Nobody's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride, Layla. You've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my world at night? I can't give you consolation when you almost let you down. Like a fool, I fall in love with you. Turn my whole world upside down. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Darling, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Let's make the best of situation, or I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, and tell me all my love's in vain. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Darling, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla. Darling, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Yeah, ha, get it, Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worry mind? Yeah. What you do when you get lonely? Nobody's waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride. Layla, you've got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? I give you consolation when you almost let you down. Like a fool, I fall in love with you. Turn my whole world upside down. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Darling, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Let's make the best of situation, or I finally go insane. Please don't say we'll never find a way, and tell me all my love's in vain. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Layla, you got me on my knees, Layla. I'm begging, darling, please, Layla.
Hit it. This ain't no disco. And it ain't no country club either. This is LA. All I wanna do is have a little fun before I die. Sits a man next to me out of nowhere. It's apropos of nothing. He says his name is William. I'm sure he's Bill or Billy or Mac or Buddy. And he's played ugly to me. And I wonder if he's ever had a day of fun in his whole life. And we are drinking beer at noon on Tuesday. The bar that faces a giant car wash. The good people of the world are washing their cars on their lunch break, posing and scrubbing as best they can in skirts and suits. They drive their shiny dots with the Buicks. Back to the phone company, the record store too. But then nothing like Billy and me, 'cause all I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. Until the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. I like a good beer buzz early in the morning, and Billy likes to peel the labels from his bottles of Bud. He shreds them on the bar that he lights every match in an oversized pack, letting each one burn down to his thick fingers before blowing and cursing them out. He's watching the bottles of Bud as they spin on the floor, and a happy couple enters the bar, dangerously close to one another. The bartender looks up from his one ass, but all I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. Until the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. Otherwise the bar is ours. The day and the night and the car wash too. The matches and the buds and the clean dirty cars. The sun and the moon, but all I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling the party has just begun. All I wanna do is have some fun. I won't tell you that you're the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. Until the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. Until the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. ain't no disco. And it ain't no country club either. This is LA. All I wanna do is have a little fun before I die. Sits a man next to me out of nowhere. Apropos of nothing. He says his name is William. I'm sure he's Bill or Billy or Mac or Buddy. And he's played ugly to me. And I wonder if he's ever had a day of fun in his whole life. We are drinking beer at noon on Tuesday. The bar that faces a giant car wash. The good people of the world are washing their cars on their lunch break, posing and scrubbing as best they can in skirts and suits. They drive their shiny dots with the Buicks. Back to the phone company, the record store too. But they're nothing like Billy and me, 'cause all I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun until the sun comes up over Santa Monica Boulevard. I like a good beer buzz early in the morning, and Billy likes to peel the labels from his bottles of Bud. He shreds them on the bar, then he lights every match in an oversized pack. Down to his thick fingers before he blows.
Come on, bounce, bounce. Come on, bounce, bounce. Seven's always in control, you know what I'm saying? Bounce. Come on, bounce. Slam the door when I come into the bedroom. I'm the king of the castle. Nah, nah, nah. Swing me on, give me loose. Hello, hello. Try to hit it. It's a house. Come get some of this. So they got the innuendo. Baby, like a dino. Never ever let go. You're so alive. We can hit it with the shingo. Baby, I'm so latino. Baby, come, baby, come, come on, baby, come, baby, come, come. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. Baby, come, baby, come, come on, baby, come, baby, come, come. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some.
5 minutes to showtime. 5 minutes.
Well, I can hear the ring, telephone goes ring, hello, hello, oh, we're so getting busy. Pump, 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 now you're getting busy. So it's up so you can pump it, and I'm moving fast so you can pump it. Balls on the back, the show is a hot ball. Try to get the whole thing, try to hit the home run. Swing, swing. Baby, come, baby, come, come, baby, come, baby, come, come. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. Baby, come, baby, come, come, baby, come, baby, come, come. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. You gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. Well, you gotta give me love and you gotta give me some. Come, baby, come, baby, come, baby, come. Well, you gotta give me love and you gotta give me some. Baby, come. Well, you gotta give me love and you gotta give me some. Baby, come. Well, you gotta give me love and you gotta give me some. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, get up, get up. Yeah.
3 minutes to showtime.
The sounds that you're about to hear can be devastating to your ear. All you gotta do is get up. All you gotta do is get up, keep your hands in the air to this. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. All you gotta do is get up. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. All you gotta do is get up. Get up, keep your hands in the air to this. I solve my problems and I see the light. We gotta love the thing, we gotta be right. There ain't no danger, we can go too far. We stop believing now that we can be what we are. Greece is the word. They think our love is just a growing pain. Why don't they understand it's just a crying shame? That it's alright, only real is real. We stop the fight right now. We've got to be what we feel. Grace is the word. It's got groove, it's got meaning. This is the time, it's the place, it's the motion. Now grace is the way we are feeling. place, it's the motion, the grease is the way we are feeling. This is the life of illusion, wrapped up in trouble, laced with confusion. What are we doing here? We take the pressure and we go away. Conventionality belongs to yesterday. There is a chance that we can make it so far. We start believing now that we can be who we are. Grease is the word. It's the groove, it's the meaning. This is the time, it's the place, it's the motion. The grease is the way we are feeling.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Marriott Charleston. Please welcome to the stage Reeves Kurtner, Vice President and co-owner of Kindred Communications in Huntington and President of the West Virginia Broadcasters Association.
Hello, hello. How are we doing tonight? That's it. We've been drinking for like 2 hours and you got a couple woos, but all right. The night is early. Welcome to the West Virginia Broadcasters Association Excellent in Broadcasting Awards. Before we get started, we need to thank a few people. Big thank you to our sponsors, Barron Weather, Shanus and Peltzman Chartered, the West Virginia Broadcasters Foundation, and BMI. Let's give them a big round of applause. They help make nights like this possible. We also need to thank the West Virginia Broadcasters Association Board of Directors for volunteering their time to help ensure that our industry continues to thrive in our state. Can our board members stand up, please? Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. And with that being said, I'd also like to recognize Joe Parsons. Happy Joe recently retired from West Virginia Radio and served on this board for 28 years. He was our Distinguished Broadcaster of the Year in 2007, and it's truly been a pleasure getting to serve with you, Joe. Let's hear it for Joe. And don't worry, he's not going far. We're still going to bother him. He is now our favorite delegate in the West Virginia House of Delegates, where he continues to be a great friend to our industry. We also need to thank Michelle Christ, our Executive Director. Yeah. We are so lucky to have her. She's been here since before the sun came up, getting this room and getting this award ceremony ready to go. Everything looks awesome. Michelle is also our voice in Charleston, and she's constantly working behind the scenes to protect our industry and make sure that broadcasting stays strong in West Virginia. Thank you, Michelle, for everything that you do for us. Make sure you take a look at the back of your program. Everyone listed played an important role in making tonight happen. And a special thank you to Kevin Nicholas for stepping up and leading tonight's production. Round of applause for Michelle, for Kevin, and the entire production team. We had a great show tonight. I'd also like to thank my wife tonight for putting up with me and all of my nonsense, right? I know it's a lot of radio talk at the dinner table, late nights, events. Her father-in-law is in radio, so she's never able to get away from it, but she's always my biggest cheerleader and supporter, so thank you so much, Bethany. Round of applause for my wife. I like that. Now, we had a record number of entries this year for our awards. I said that same thing last year when we had 443 entries. This year, 452 entries. And that just shows how much these awards mean to the people in this room. So round of applause for you for showing up, putting in the work, and being here tonight. And finally, before we hand out that first award, I want to take a moment to thank you, all of you all in this room, the folks behind the mic, behind the camera, behind the board. You're not just going to work. You're not just broadcasting. You're connecting. You're informing. You're lifting people up. Last week at our radio station, we got a voicemail from a listener, a nice one. We like those. He told us his wife has Alzheimer's. He just moved her into an assisted living facility, and he's been struggling with it. You could hear it in his voice. He was struggling just to tell us about it on his voicemail. But then he said when he turns on the radio, our classic hit station, and he hears the music, hears the voices, for a little while, he doesn't feel so alone. And that's what we do. That's what you do. You make people feel less alone. You are your listeners and viewers' friends. You make them laugh when they don't think they can laugh. You give them the truth when they need to hear it the most. And speaking of truth, to our reporters in the room, thank you. You are such an important part of our democracy now more than ever. Thank you for those long days, late nights, and countless hours you spent at the Capitol this past legislative session. Your work matters. Whether you're covering a flood or a city council meeting, calling Friday Night Football, broadcasting at the county fair, giving away concert tickets or cash, you matter, you make a difference, and do not forget that. I am proud, we're all proud, to stand alongside you as broadcasters in the great state of West Virginia. So tonight, let's celebrate that. Round of applause for you. Thank you for everything that you do. That's it. Thank you. Let's have a great night.
So my broadcasting career started in a little old place called WOAY, who's here tonight. And my first interview was with Robin, the owner, who I love so dearly. When I sat down, she felt like family. But she gave it to me straight. She said, you know, we are a family-owned TV station. We are last in the market, and you will do everything on your own. But what I can promise you is that you will get free Gino's Pizza. And we have the best Christmas party in the business. And I looked at my 21-year-old self, looked at her and said, where do I sign? My name is Anna Saunders, and I'm a multimedia journalist.
Hello. How's everybody doing? You excited to be here tonight? All right, I was asked to do a few just real quick announcements. First up, canceled the bolo for Dave Wilson. He's here. Give Dave a round of applause for showing up. He got a day off on his tire changing job because he works like 7 jobs. So, also, I don't want to alarm folks. There's a man in here with a skirt on. Just want to let you know ahead of time. Rob Reel always trying to outdo Chris Lawrence's outfit. So I think you won this time, Rob. By the way, don't get him near any vents with that skirt thing going. That doesn't work real well. Speaking of Chris Lawrence, he's here. He's got a brand new hip. If he wins awards, twerking might happen. Don't let him do it. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. Last thing I want to throw out here. Is anybody looking for a good meteorologist? Too soon? Too soon? Come on. My name is Big John. I do the morning show on 93.7 The Dog. Thank you all for being here.
Hi. I'm here with a ring light. Okay, so my love for radio started when I was a little kid, and I have a feeling you probably had the same experience. So when I was a little kid, I loved listening to radio, and I had a clock radio across the room. And what I would do is try to record what was on the radio. So I would take the tape recorder and press play and record at the same time. But because the tape recorder didn't get as close to the radio as I needed it to be, I'd prop it up on my metal trash can. So I have a lot of tapes that sound like this. 93.9 Kiss FM, clunk, 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 into a trash can. And me going, oh, shoot, and running and fishing the tape recorder out of the trash can to put it back on top of the trash can to record the song. So my mixtapes have a certain flavor. And that began my love for radio. My name is Rona Mensa. I host Rise and Shine with Rona in Martinsburg. I'm a broadcast professional.
the first time I ever put a headset on for a sporting event. I was 15 years old, girls basketball game at St. Joseph High School in Natrona Heights. Go Spartans. I was the associate student broadcaster with Bob Tattern, who's a legend in my hometown. We were calling the game together, and at halftime, he turned to me and said, "Nick, I have to go to the bathroom, and if I don't make it back for the third quarter, you have to call the game." Okay, guy, I was 15 years old. Sure enough, Bob was just standing behind the camera, let me do my thing, let it all happen. Hope that tape doesn't exist. After the game, he told me that he thought I had potential, and I never looked back. I'm Nick Farrell, and I'm proud to be a sportscaster.
Welcome to beautiful Charleston, the capital city, for the annual West Virginia Broadcasters Association Excellence in Broadcasting Awards.
Hey, this is our house. The energy's high, we're coming alive. This is our house. The roar of the crowd's about to get loud. This is our house.
Tonight, we recognize the best of the best in radio and television across West Virginia. There are some exciting new categories as we celebrate our 22nd year. I'm Kevin Nicholas.
And I'm Jamie Williams. Winners are asked to come to the stage to accept the award, make a brief comment, and then proceed to the back of the room for pictures.
Presenting the awards this evening is Addie Michaelov, Miss Charleston Sternwheel Regatta. Our first award of the evening is in television, and the WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best News Special in a Large Market goes to
WOWK-TV, Storm Tracker 13, Spring Weather Special.
I'm glad we did that special now. Thank you
Four
very
of them every quarter.
Thank you very much. This means a lot. A lot of work goes into all these specials. We know there was a lot of great entries that happened here.
Listen, I actually want to first off thank Barron Weather for sponsoring the event. All 5 Nexstar stations use the Viper products, and we're absolutely happy that they're sponsoring the event tonight. So thank you very much, Walter and Barron Weather.
Thanks, everybody.
Best News Special in a Small Market. The winner is
the news team at WOAY-TV. Severe weather impacts Fayette County.
Well, thank you all. I wasn't expecting to come up here so soon. This was a story that hit pretty close to home. We had lost power actually due to this storm, and covering it was pretty special. We were on the ground about 45 minutes after the tornado went through Heiko, and yeah, pretty powerful. So thank you.
Radio stations are known for their creative community involvement, and the award for Best Significant Community Program in a Ranked Market goes to
Superstar Country KWS. Walktober, a real long walk for WVU Medicine Children's Hospital.
Hey, that fella really is wearing a skirt. You know who never gets thanked at these things? The front desk, billing, traffic, and continuity. So I know Tracy and Leah and Eric and HR too, Ashley, who puts up with a lot of my nonsense, don't get to be here. So a big round of applause for the people behind the scenes who don't ever get credit at these sorts of things. And thank you to our PD, Crash, our OM, Dale Cooper, George Pelletier, our the Queso Grande, and the recently retired Joe Parsons, and now Jared Parsons, the Parsons 2.0, who's running things. Thank you for letting me do all the crazy things that I do. All the debutantes in Houston, baby, couldn't hold a candle to you. Thanks for being in it for the long run.
The award for Best Community Program in an unranked market is
Feed the Fur Babies, Elizabeth Hart, WSTG, Princeton.
So much. I want to thank Pat Tolley, our wonderful boss, and for giving me a home at Star 95 for the last 10 years. All my coworkers and all those sweet little fur babies that we all love and we want to help in our own communities. That was the dream for this, and that was the whole meaning behind this. Thank you.
Sports in West Virginia is huge, and competition is at its best. The best sports anchor in a large market goes to
Keith Morehouse, WSAZ TV, Charleston.
Okay, clearly I'm not Keith Morehouse, but anybody who knows Keith Morehouse knows that he is a national treasure. He is he is such a staple in our newsroom. He is so connected in the community, and he pours his heart and soul into every single thing that he does every single day. You'll see him, he works an evening shift, but he'll, 9 o'clock in the morning, he's there. I mean, it doesn't matter day or time. He pours his heart and soul into everything he does. So he deserves this. So thank you.
Best sports anchor in a small market. The winner is
Nick Farrell, WBOY TV, Clarksburg.
Super excited to be here. Who wants to hear another story from me? Yeah, okay. I recently celebrated 10 years in the television industry, started in news, moved to sports, did it all at WBOY, and I'm super proud of that. Proof here that you can still have a great career in small markets. I do want to give a very special thank you to somebody tonight. 12 years ago, I met a young lady who stayed up late with me in Buell Hall at Waynesburg University when I prepped for sports broadcasts. A few years later, she moved down here to West Virginia, gave up everything she knew so that I could pursue my dream. So my wife, Kara, is a big, big reason why I'm up here tonight, and this is as much hers as it is mine. Love you, Kara. Thank you.
In the radio division, the WVBA for Best Hot Adult Contemporary or AC station in a ranked market goes to
V100, WVAF FM Charleston.
So I kind of went a little fast. V100, I just moved to Charleston at the end of October last year, and one thing that V100, Steve, Jenny, what we pride ourselves in is being local, community-driven. Steve and Jenny in the morning, you've been around forever.
We're old. The rules said I was allowed a brief comment, so shout out to Fruit of the Loom.
We're older, but not old. Okay, remember that. I don't know. I've been there for somebody just asked me a few minutes ago, almost 45 years. So it's kind of my thing now. And but it's always nice to win. It really is. It's a joy to get to do what we do. I think. Thank you. Ooh. Except don't do that. Thank you.
Best Hot Adult Contemporary or AC station in an unranked market, and the winner is
Magic 100.5 WDYK-FM Cumberland.
Mr. Jones and me tell each other fairy tales, and we stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you, oh no, no, she's looking at me, smiling in the bright lights, coming through his stereo.
Thank you so much, everyone. This means a lot. WDYK, call letters. WDYK, Dyke Racy. John Racy's father, and it was a station that was established in the 50s, and we're so excited to be there serving Mineral County, Hampshire County, and the surrounding areas, and this means a lot. Thank you guys so much.
Returning to television, coverage of breaking news is vital to keeping citizens informed. Best coverage of breaking news in a large market. The WVBA award goes to
WSAZ TV, WSAZ News Team. Tornado outbreak causes mass destruction.
Hello. Okay, so this the breaking news story that was, I mean, everybody here knows about this. We had 17 tornadoes in one day, and we just came into work, and it was like, oh my gosh, there's
all hands on deck.
Yeah, and we just kind of like, I ran into the booth and started boothing. Our meteorologist jumped into action, and we had, I mean, I didn't have to ask anybody on our team to do anything. They just did it. I mean, our reporters, some of them who were supposed to be sleeping were calling in like, do you want a phone or do you want me to go live? Like it was a total team effort.
She was in the booth for 5 hours straight, and I come in and I'm like, do you want a break? Do you want to like go into the newsroom and
I'm like, it hasn't been that long.
relax for a little bit? But she didn't want a break, so
it's fine. But this is really a team award. Our team is the best, and I may be biased, but they worked really hard to keep people informed, keep people safe, and that's what it's all about. So thank you.
Best coverage of breaking news in a small market.
The WVBA award goes to
Jessica Nuzzo for the Mercer Street Fire. WVVA TV Bluefield.
Thank you, everybody. I didn't have a speech ready, but yeah, I'm just a photographer. But this award, it was for the Mercer Street Fire. This lady dog got stuck in an apartment and had a really impactful interview. But thank y'all so much.
A play-by-play announcer really sets the tone for excitement when listening to a sporting event on radio. The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Play-by-Play in a Ranked Market goes to
Kyle Wiggs, the Metro News State Football Championships.
Kyle could not be here tonight because, honestly, he hates Charleston and would refuse to come down. But I do know that Kyle would say that working with the Metro News sports team is the best team you can possibly work with. Fred Persinger, Travis Jones, me. I'll throw me in there as well. Fred Persinger the second, but working with his crew is a totally selfless crew. You'll do play-by-play 1 minute. You might get Coke for the next guy during the next game. So Kyle says thank you, and he'll see you in Morgantown next year.
Best play-by-play in an unranked market, and the winner is
Luke Wiggs, the MEC Women's Basketball Championship, WEPM, Martinsburg.
the second best wigs to win tonight. Let's just get that straight. This is awesome. This is a tremendous honor. I want to say thanks to Travis Jones to give me the opportunity to call this game. Play-by-play is so much fun, and thank you so much for this. Thank you.
In large market television, creating accurate stories on a deadline takes a skilled reporter. The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Investigative News Story or Series goes to
Leslie Rubin for Who Failed Kennedy Miller? WCHS TV, Charleston.
I absolutely hate accepting an award for this because everyone knows what happened to Kennedy. But something that I can say about this that I think everyone in this room can agree on is that there is no story in this market that has ever brought everyone together, TV-wise at least, and newspaper-wise and digital-wise, as the story of Kennedy did. I worked hand in hand with so many reporters from 3 and 13 and us and West Virginia Watch and the Gazette and Metro News, and we literally did this together. There is nothing that would have come out of this case if it weren't for all of the work that we put in it together. So I accept this along with everyone that had a hand in telling Kennedy's story, so thank you.
And in a small market, the WVBA Award for Best Investigative News Story or Series goes to
WTAP TV, Phyllis Smith, shining a light on stillbirth.
Oh, thank you so much. I was like, oh, you're not gonna win anything tonight. You're not gonna win anything tonight. Like, don't get your hopes up. I did this. I'm gonna cry. I did this story about stillbirth and all that women and their families have to go through, and it's the most proud I've ever been of anything that I've done in news, and to be recognized and validated, it's I couldn't ask for anything more. And I just thank you so much. I know journalists work so hard every day, and we have such a tough job, and I know everyone likes us so much too. So I'll cherish this forever. Thank you so much.
Returning to radio, in a ranked market, the WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Breaking News.
Jeff Jenkins for Tornado Hits Charleston, WCHS Charleston.
All right, I'm not Clint Gage, all right, but yeah, I mean, all of us, just like Leslie said, just like WSAZ, you know, different mediums handled it in a different way, but when these tornadoes came through, we jumped live on the air, radio, you can do that, right? You know, accessible, right on the air, and gave information about the tornado that moved through Charleston. We were able to go downtown, get people reacting to it, get it on the air. So yeah, it was a breaking news day, so thank you for this.
And in an unranked market, the WVBA Award for Best Breaking News.
Clint Gage for Spring Mills Legal Action, WEPM, Martinsburg.
Obviously, I'm not Clint Gage. I'm Marcia Kovalik, the news director at WEPM Radio. We are very blessed there to have two Gages, Clint and his dad, Al. And Clint is a very talented film producer, and he lends his talents to us and goes out and does enterprise stories as well. This is so well-deserved, and thank you on behalf of Clint.
Tough topics make fascinating stories, but can demand a lot from a reporter. The winner of the Best Hard News feature for a large market is
Anna Saunders, The Death of Edmund Exline, WCHS TV, Charleston.
Thank you. This was one that took a lot of patience and a lot of persistence and a lot of FOIA requests. And it was a Martinsburg story that I told pretty much with only body camera footage. So I appreciate my newsroom for letting me tell this one. Thank you all so much.
And the winner for the small market WVBA goes to
Jessica Nuzzo for Office Mental Health, WVVA TV, Bluefield, Beckley, Oak Hill.
Y'all again. I'd like to thank my parents, my husband, and my general manager and news director. And thank you.
This year, the WVBA begins recognizing the best digital reporter. This award recognizes those who produce original news content specifically for digital platforms, excluding content that first aired on TV. Winning entries showcase a range of reporting skills presented through written, video, audio, or graphic formats.
the first Best Digital Reporter Award goes to Leslie Rubin, Investment Fund, WCHS TV, Charleston.
This story was about the Wolf of West Virginia. Teddy Miller, who writes for me from jail regularly, will be really excited to win this. This story literally had no B-roll, no sound, nothing. We literally just did it all digitally. And the reason I think that it did so well is because it wrote itself. If you know Teddy, which I do, you would understand. If you don't, just look up Teddy Miller, the Wolf of West Virginia, and you'll understand. So thanks.
In the radio division, one of the most popular formats on the AM dial is News, Talk, and Sports. The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for News Talk Radio's Station of the Year in a ranked market goes to
WAJR, Morgantown.
We have wanted to win this one for a while at WAJR because we focus on local news, local sports, local events, everything local. And if Kyle were here, he's our program director, he could tell you exactly how many ball games we put on, how many newscasts we put on, and the attention we put on local programming in Morgantown. This one's the team award. Thanks to Kyle Wiggs, Joe Nelson, Mike Nolting, I'm probably leaving Joe Bricado, and a whole slew of part-timers who help us out on a daily basis do local radio. This one's awesome. Thank you.
News Talk Sports Radio Station of the Year in an unranked market. And the winner is
WEPM, Martinsburg.
I agree with everything Dave just said. I mean, for just about 80 years now, right, Marcia? WEPM has been given reasons for people to turn on the radio, all the local games, the news, the coverage. I mean, who all do we need to thank? Yourself, Daniel Woods, Parker Stone, Clint Gage, Jared Parsons, Joe Caparelli now sliding into that seat. The Gages, like you talked about, our board ops. It's a tremendous undertaking. It's a great staff that we have, and thank you so much for this.
Also like to thank all of the community that trusts us with their stories. This does not get old. This is so important to us to be recognized because it's a lot of work, a lot of games, a lot of hours, and we appreciate the community's faith in us.
Creating excellent imagery is an art form, and the WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best News Photographer in a Large Market goes to
Jay Melvin, WSAZ TV, Huntington.
Oh, I could not be more excited for my friend. He is every bit of deserving of this, not just because he is a talented photographer, but I wish you could see him with every new person that walks in our building. He takes time to work with them, to help them craft their skill, whether they are a photographer or reporter. He sits with them one-on-one to make sure that they are the best that they can be. And I got to work with him on a story the other day, and his eye for beautiful images is just something that cannot be replicated. We're blessed to have him in our newsroom. Jay Melvin, congratulations, my friend.
The WVBA Award for Best News Photographer in a Small Market goes to
Jessica Nuzzo, WVVA TV, Bluefield.
But just want to say thank you, and I really do enjoy being behind the camera and telling our community stories. Thank you.
Returning now to the art of television. The WVBA Award for Best Large Market Station Promotion goes to
WSAZ TV, Jake Connolly for WSAZ Anniversary Image.
Keep this short. It's really hard to fit things into 30 seconds, and 75 years was definitely a hard task. But just want to say thank you to the WSAZ team and my wife for being here. Thank you.
the WVBA Award for Best Station Promotion in a Small Market belongs to
WVNS TV, David Mott for It's Game Time Now.
Obviously, I am not David Mott. However, I am accepting the award on his behalf because I know how hard he works for WVNS. He does an amazing job and he puts all of himself into every one of our promos. So on his behalf, thank you guys so much.
Communities around the state tune in for their state and local sports. In the category of radio for Best Sportscast in a Ranked Market, the winner is
Dan and Joey, Kicks Country, WHKX, Bluefield.
I'm neither Dan nor Joey, but Dan McMahon, I'm Matt Deal, the sports director there at the station. And guys like Dan and Joey make my job phenomenally easy. I can tell you when the game is on. I can tell you who the sponsors are supposed to be. I'll get you your imaging. But these guys have such a deep and unabashed knowledge of local high school sports through and through. They care, and they are just the best in the business. They sound good on the mic because they love what they do and they care. I could not be more thankful to work with guys like them on a regular basis, and you could not have picked two guys that deserve it more. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
For Best Sportscast in an Unranked Market, the winner is
Panhandle News Network, Afternoon Sports, Daniel Woods, WEPM, Martinsburg.
This is really special because I stood up here last year as someone that was split between TV and radio, and now it's been a year back in the radio business, and it's very special to be recognized in this way, to do the things that I got back into radio because I love them. So thank you very much, and here's to another great year.
The award for Best Television Sports Special recognizes exceptional sports programming that stands out for its creativity, storytelling, and production value, and captivating audiences with powerful narratives or breathtaking visuals. This year's winner of Best Television Sports Special is
WSAZ TV team, opening day at Jack Cook Field.
Hi, everyone. I am just a producer, but I did work on this project with Jimmy Tracy and Keith Morehouse, and I'm not really a sports girl, but I'm lucky that they let me work with them and they trusted me to make this project the best that it could be. So this, not only it goes to me, it goes to them, it goes to my wonderful team at WSAZ, so thank you guys very much.
the Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Television Sports Special in a Small Market goes to
WBOY TV, Golden Blue Nation. Maisie, one of a kind.
Okay, so Nick told me on the way up here that I'm talking, so I'm going to talk as short as I can. First off, I've had a saying in the 6 years I've been in television, it's not my story, I'm just telling it. The story won. It doesn't matter who was going to tell it. So to the Maisie family, to the West Virginia University baseball team, your story is incredible. Proof they're playing tonight and they're ranked in the national rankings. So to Nick for letting me do this for a living, to Ryan Decker and Angelica Trinone who set up a lot of the interviews, and to Jim Dodrell who helps us pay the bills. Thank you so much. And I personally would like to thank my colleagues over at WSAZ. I would not be the storyteller I am, nor would I be the person I am, had I not worked with you and for you. So thank you very much.
Seasoned TV reporters most often demonstrate the ability to present a clear and concise on-the-air report. The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Reporter in a Large Market goes to
Kimberly Kagi, WSAZ TV, Huntington.
Again, I'm not Kimberly Kagi, but I will say this. Kimberly Kagi is one of the most hardworking women I've ever met in journalism. She is, there's not a moment of her day that she is not working on at least 6 stories at the same time. She is so talented, and I'm just so happy for her. Congratulations, Kimberly, that you so deserve this.
The WVBA Award for Best Television Reporter in a Small Market goes to
Abby Lester, WVVA TV, Bluefield.
Hi, I am not Abby Lester. I'm Joshua Bolden, but I am accepting this award on her behalf. Abby is a Mercer County, West Virginia native. She was an intern at WVBA and then grew into a reporter, producer, and weekend anchor. And she absolutely deserves this because she has a passion for the state that she still calls home. And I'm going to accept this on her behalf. And I know that she'd be grateful to WVBA because they definitely gave her her start. So thank you.
Listening to the oldies often brings out a sense of nostalgia, transporting listeners back to simpler times filled with fond memories. Music from our past provides a constant in our lives in spite of all that has changed. The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Classic Oldies Adult Hits Station of the Year in a ranked market is
WMGA FM, Canova, Huntington.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. When you started out with nothing and you're proud of yours.
Dad, you should have come tonight. You should have come, Dad. This is for my dad. This is his radio station. This is his baby. About a year and a half ago, he said, I want to put oldies back on the radio. People want to hear these songs. And this is awesome. So thank you, Big John, Cecilia, Ron, Dave. And like I said, my dad, this was his idea and it worked. So thanks.
The best classic oldies adult hit station of the year in an unranked market is
Cool 92.9 WXTC FM, Berkeley Springs.
Some of my friends came by from the neighborhood. People starting to climb the walls. Ooh, it looks like everybody having a ball. Oh, what a feeling.
This is pretty awesome. Yeah, for Cool 92.9. Just got back on the air in October of 2023. Danielle Hedges works so hard on this station. She puts her lifeblood, her time. She sleeps there in the snow and everything else. And we are so happy to be a part of Berkeley Springs. We really, really love being a part of it. And these guys make it happen too as well. So thank you so much.
Locally originated talk show broadcasts are simply an art form. Great talk shows offer a dynamic host coupled with interesting guests and timely topics. The winner of the WVBA Award for Best Talk Show in a Ranked Market is
Talkline with Hoppy Kercheval, the Metro News Radio Network.
I'm Dave Wilson, filling in for Hoppy Kercheval. You all know Hoppy is the best to have ever done talk radio in West Virginia. He is the best who will ever have done talk radio in West Virginia. And in being that, Hoppy created an institution with Talkline from 10 to noon, and that will be his legacy. That legacy will continue for years to come because of what he's created. Hoppy Kercheval, best to have ever done it.
For Best Talk Show in an Unranked Market, the winner is
The Kickoff with Greg White, 94.7 WELK, Elkins.
Let me lean that up just a little bit. So basically the kickoff in Elkins, we've got 3 high school sports broadcasts with Elkins High School, Philip Barber High School, and Tigers Valley High School. So I thought it'd be really cool to get all the play-by-play guys together, and we're in 3 different locations, and we get the coaches in, and it's an opportunity to talk to the coaches and talk local high school football. So it's really awesome that we get to do this. And, we've talked about the producers, the color commentators, all that. And don't forget the support staff at home. My wife, Diana, actually lets me go and do this and doesn't complain that I'm not home on Tuesday nights for the kickoff and Friday nights on high school football. So that's pretty amazing. So thank you very much. This is awesome. And we're getting geared up to start it again in August. Thank you.
A great morning TV show blends relatable hosts with news, weather, humor, and lifestyle, setting the tone for the day ahead. The WVBA for Best Morning Television Newscast in a Large Market goes to
Michelle Carroll, WCHS TV, Charleston.
I'm not much of a public speaker. I'm usually behind the scenes. So this really goes to my morning crew, Anthony, Brandon Lawson, who's longer with us, Robert, Dante, Brandon, and everybody that works the morning crew. So thank you.
In a small market, the WVBA for Best AM Television Newscast goes to
WVVA TV, Joshua Bolden, WVVA News at Noon.
All right. Well, I do want to say, of course, thank you to WVBA for this award. I want to say thank you first and foremost to God, because I would not be here without him. He's the one that placed this dream on my heart at 9 years old. I wanted to be a reporter. And you know what? WVBA in Bluefield, West Virginia was the first place that called. Next thing I know, I'm driving 8 to 9 hours across the state of Tennessee to get here. And I started here in 2016 as an MJ, eventually becoming producer and weekend anchor, and then eventually morning producer, morning anchor, and noon producer, noon anchor. And I'm just really grateful to WVVA for the opportunity. That was back in 2016 when I started as a reporter, 2018 when I became anchor. So I truly am grateful. And I'm also grateful for my co-host through the years, because I would not be standing here today without them. You know, it takes a great team. Catherine Thompson and Bethany Reese, they are the ones that helped me kick it off. And I've had a laundry list of co-hosts since then. I'm truly grateful to each one of them because it takes a team. I'm truly grateful. And I just thank you. Thank you so much. And I also have to thank my family as well. I wouldn't be here without them either. So if I missed anybody, no charges in my head, not my heart. And thank you again.
A television producer is responsible for writing and showcasing news to convey the significance of events to viewers. The winner of the award for Best Producer in a Large Market is
Chelsea Armstrong, WSAZ TV, Huntington.
Wow, this is an amazing honor. Last year was probably my favorite in my entire career of almost 10 years. I got to work on a lot of really cool projects, and that is not lost on me. And I'm just grateful that my wonderful bosses at WSAZ allowed me to have that chance to show my skills and my talents. And so this means a lot to me. Thank you all so much.
the winner for Best TV Producer in a Small Market belongs to
Andrea Rollins, WVNS TV, Gent.
So all the people saying I'm not who I am, obviously I'm not Andrea, but I have to say Andrea has been promoted to our executive producer this year. And out of all the producers I've worked with since starting at WVNS in 2001, we couldn't have picked somebody else better to be that executive producer. She has a passion for news. She has a passion for not only what we tell, but how we tell it. She puts that in a rundown. And every show that she does, she nitpicks it until it's exactly right. When it's not right, she doesn't look for somebody else to blame. She looks internal and she looks at what she could do better, and then she just does it the next time better. So thank you on behalf of Andrea.
Morning radio personalities are a different breed. Up early, chugging coffee, and on the air by the time most alarms start to ring. Great morning radio people are able to deliver the information and entertainment their audiences need with the perfect balance between coffee and calm.
The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Morning Show in a Ranked Market goes to
Rob Reel, up real early. 96.1 WKWS, Charleston.
How the girls all get prettier at closing time. How they all begin to look like movie stars.
Thank you for having me back. To the folks on Virginia Street, that means two things, although I'm not as popular as Jessica over there. By the way, love, you are not just a photographer, you are a photographer. You are not just a producer. Everyone in this room has an important job, and take pride in it, please. It's been a crazy 2 years in the world, and we have hopefully created a thing that is fast, fun, and friendly, and is a great diversion for people who are just trying to live their lives. They say only 9% of people love what they do for a living. I'm blessed to be one of those people, and to hopefully get the rest of those folks to where they're trying to make their money and take care of their families each day. So thank you so much for loving your country with me and for getting up real early. Best of health and luck till we get together again.
Best radio morning show in an unranked market. The winner is
Amy's Morning Binge. Amy Ryan, WQZK, Kaiser.
Obviously, I'm not Amy Ryan, but quick story about Amy Ryan. She's been a friend and mentor since I was 12 years old. She has been a great friend and taught me everything I know about radio. So she does a great work. She does a great job every morning and keeping the tri-state informed. And congrats, Amy.
In television large market, the WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Feature News Report goes to
WOWK-TV, Spencer Adkins for Work and Play on Summer Vacation for Area Bluecoat.
Thank you very much. So many great people who rate great stories and do great storytelling. And thank you to the bosses and for still letting me tell some stories outside of a 30% chance of storms. But I really appreciate that. Shout out to all my marching arts friends too, and to Jace, who was the subject of this story. Check out a drum corps show sometime. I think you'll all like it. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
the WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Feature News Report in a Small Market goes to
WDTV-TV, Alan Dye for The Mystery of the Talking Dollar Bill.
Thank you, guys. I am not Alan Dye, nor is this
Nor
guy.
am I,
But you know what? I am new to this arena of the world, and Alan Dye is someone that I instantly looked up to. He's been in this business 40 years. He put his heart and soul into this piece, and he called us last night and said, "Will you accept this award if I win?" And he told us one thing. We said, "What do you want us to say on your behalf?" And he said, you know, one thing, and I'll let Vince take it from here.
he just said, "Thank you very much."
the WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Community Outreach Program in a Large Market goes to
WOWK-TV, Rachel Pellegrino for the Rising Above series.
I'm happy to accept this award on Rachel's behalf. She has moved on, and we're excited for her, but I know that she was very proud of the work that she did, and we know she did a great job with her Rising Above series. So congratulations to Rachel.
In a small market, the WVBA for Best Community Outreach Program goes to
WVNS TV Gent for We're All in This Together.
So as a team effort, earlier this year, back in February, we had devastating flooding, deadly flooding in our DMA. McDowell County 1 was hit beyond words, the devastation that they had. You don't realize what you have until it's all floating down the river, right? And one of the things that we came out with was not only stellar stories of people rising above that, but it was our station's motto, we're all in this together, that brought us all to that location. We did a flood drive, we did all of that, and that was this year. For last year, we've had that same energy to our community because we're not here for us, we're here for them. So for all of us to be in this together is more than just our tagline, it's who we are as a station, so thank you.
Thank you.
Spotlighting in-depth information surrounding a news event is a special talent. The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for the Best Hard News Feature in a Ranked Market belongs to
WCHS Radio, Kat Skeldon, Teen Killer Sentenced.
I really was not expecting this at all, but I just want to thank all of my news team that I work with because I really couldn't have done it without any of them. Like, they keep me moving with it and just keep me, better informed of everything. But yeah, I wasn't expecting this, so thank you all.
The WVBA Award for Best Hard News Feature in an Unranked Market goes to
1033 WKMZ, Alex Wiederspiel for Honoring Fallen Officers.
So yes, I am not Alex Wiederspiel. I actually just took over as programming coordinator for the Clarksburg market, WKMZ. Alex does a great job. He works hard. He is dedicated, not only with news and sports as well, though. So he is going to be very excited to get this, and I'll make sure and call him at about 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning to let him know. Thank you guys very much.
The number of listeners to country music stations grows every day, with popular artists injecting their unique twist on this genre. In the Radio Ranked Market division, the WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Country Station of the Year goes to
Superstar Country 96.1 WKWS FM, Charleston.
So turn it on, turn it up, and sing along. This is real, this is your life in a song. Yeah, this is country music.
Real stories about real life that you can sing along to, that you can relate to, helping your friends and neighbors, caring about your community. That's country music. That's why we do what we do. Thank you very much.
It's well said. Boy, this is amazing. I'm Crash. I'm the program director. We have endless amounts of people to thank for this. We don't have the time to do it, but Rob, thank you very much. Chapel Fisher, Joe Parsons, Jared Parsons, everybody works hard every day at 96.1 KWS. Thank you very much. We appreciate it so much.
Country Station of the Year in an unranked market, the WVBA award goes to
98.9 WDNE FM, Elkins.
Whoa, it's hearts on fire and crazy dreams. Oh, the nights ignite like gasoline and light up those streets.
Okay, so in addition to doing stuff in Clarksburg, also the program director for WDNE in Elkins. Great country station, kind of a hybrid in today's world where we've got a lot of new country with basically Morgan Wallen about every second song, but we also throw in some gold, some classic country cuts. We go back sometimes as far as Furlan Husky to kind of mix it up a little bit. This is Melissa Bishop. She does our evening show, and she's the one that put all this together. And I want to take just a second before I step up and let her say something. A lot of people in the room, like me, a little bit older, we wanted to do this, started at 14, 15, waited our turn, and she did that 5 years as a part-timer board operator, and now she's full-time doing evenings on WDNE, and she put this award submission together.
You know, we have a really great community in Elkins, and I think they're going to be super excited about this, so thank you so much.
The 2024 WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Locally Produced Television Show in a Large Market goes to
WSAZ-TV, Chelsea Armstrong and Jay Melvin for WSAZ 75 Years in Focus.
So this is probably my favorite project that I've ever gotten to work on. It was a huge undertaking because, as you guys are well aware, 75 years is a really long time. And so we went through all this video and footage, and it was like, how are we going to condense this down into an hour-long special? But it turned out to be like the most fun I've ever had. And Jay Melvin is amazing. I wish he was here. He truly is like the creative visionary behind this thing. So I write the words and he makes it look beautiful. So Jay, shout out to you. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone.
In a small market, the WVBA award for Best Locally Produced Television Show goes to
WBOY TV, Golden Blue Nation, Mountaineer Game Day Backyard Brawl Edition.
I know this isn't breaking news to a lot of you in this room, but if you have the right people, you can do big market work in small markets, and Mountaineer Game Day is absolutely proof of that. In fact, there's no greater evidence of that than our Backyard Brawl special, where we traveled to Pittsburgh and we're the ones doing the live shots at 10 and 11 a.m. before the game. Thank you to Jim Dodger, our general manager, who believes in our WVU sports programming, to Rodney Lamp, our director for MGD. John Lowe has done a tremendous job as a producer over the last 2 years. Ryan Decker and Sydney Carriel both provided excellent reporting this year. Amanda Mazey's been the face of our pregame show for more than a decade now. And West Virginia did not win the Backyard Brawl, but we are very excited for this year's Brawl on 9/13 with Rich Rodriguez back at the helm. And hey, at least somebody from West Virginia was able to salvage something from the Brawl this year. Thank you.
Stories can develop over weeks or months. It takes determination, focus, and follow-through to deliver a comprehensive report. The large market winner for Best News Series or Continuing Coverage is
WOWK-TV, Lane Ball for Family of Woman Killed Still Searching for Answers.
Up a little bit, but I absolutely love telling people's stories. I know there was a lot of competition from other stations as well. So many people are very deserving of this, and I thank everyone that I work with and my loving wife, Megan, for staying up late and watching me all those nights. Thank you all.
The small market winner for best news series or continuing coverage is
WOAY TV, Mike Teeney and Micah Lythe for Park Service plans demolition of historic structures.
This is a good example of just good old-fashioned journalism. We got an anonymous tip from a well-placed source that the Park Service planned to demolish some really historic buildings without telling people about it, and we found out, and we covered it for about 9 months straight, and yeah, I'm really proud of this one, so thank you.
Since listeners continue to consume content on other devices, radio and social media have become a power combo when used correctly. Social media can help a radio station not just promote its content, but actually extend its brand far beyond the airwaves.
the WVBA award for best radio use of social media in a ranked market goes to
WKWS, Rob Reel for Walktober, a real long walk for WVU Medicine Children's.
At a small 5,000 watt radio station in Fresno, California. If you get that Ted Baxter reference, it's time to talk to someone about Medicare supplements. Hey, now I can finally afford pants. Thank you.
best use of social media in an unranked market goes to
WEPM Martinsburg, the Panhandle News Network.
Thank you so much for this. We're working in the fastest growing part of the state of West Virginia. I don't think I have to tell anybody that. And as that goes, people want information. They want it as soon as they can get it. And with our sports team, which is really what a lot of our social media comes from, we do our best to not only serve the people that want the information, we want to serve the athletes, we want to serve the coaches, and that's really what this is all about. So Parker Stone, who couldn't be here tonight, is truly such a creative mind and does so much of our social media work. He's our man with the graphics, but he does a lot more than that. And Luke Wiggs back there as well does so much to contribute, along with our news director, Marsha Kovalik, and everybody at WEPM. This is really a great honor.
creativity, writing, and producing all come into play when aiming to create the best radio commercial in a ranked market. That award goes to
Chris Colagrosso, Nitro Minicon, WKLC-FM, St. Albans.
Well, first and foremost, I have to thank Jesus Christ, my Savior. He's the one that makes this possible. And I also have to thank all of those folks right around the middle there from LM Communications, our general manager, Jill Wheeler, and our ops manager, Chili Walker. They let us have our creativity and our freedom to do what we love. So thank you guys, and thank all of you.
best commercial in an unranked market goes to
Elizabeth Hart for Hillbilly Cycle Rap, WSTG Princeton.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I loved to do two things. I love to listen to music, and I love to write. And I just feel like God has blessed me every day that I get to work at a radio station, and I get to put my writing skills to use and be really creative writing ads. I love it so much, and And I'm just grateful to get to do it. Thank you for this.
When a TV station nails social media, it becomes more than just a broadcaster. It becomes part of people's daily scroll, not just their nightly watch. The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Television Use of Social Media in a Large Market goes to
The Eyewitness News Team at WCHS Charleston.
Oh, thank you all so much. This is truly a team award. From Shannon Stowers, our digital manager, who's not here tonight, Chris Plona, Matthew Schaefer, Leslie, Cindy, Michelle, all of our great talent reporters. This is something that you do not get unless every single member of your team buys in and is committed to delivering the best to their viewers. Thank you all very much.
The WVBA for Best Use of Social Media in a Small Market goes to
the digital team at WBOY TV, Clarksburg.
WBOY's digital team does a great job. Tremendously dedicated people. Sam Kirk, Sam Gorski, Joey Rather, former Golden Blue Nation intern. That kid's practically my son. They definitely deserve this. Super happy for them. Thank you.
The local TV weather person is often a classic local hero. They're part meteorologist, part entertainer, and part trusted friend. In the art of television, in the category of Best Weathercaster in a Large Market, this WVBA award goes to
Nicholas Snyder, WSAZ TV, Huntington.
I'll keep this quick. Just want to give a shout out to Eric Lilly, Jeff Browning, Brian McGlone, and Rob Queen, as well as Ben Wheeler, Quinn Robertson, and Robbie Freeman. And thank you to Riley Brogdon for being here as well, my girlfriend. So thank you.
In the small market category for Best Television Weathercaster, the WVBA award goes to
Catherine Thompson, WVBA TV, Bluefield.
Man, this is very nice. Thank you so much to everyone. Thanks to my station. This is my 11th year there. I've been there for a while. I've been doing this for a while. Love the weather, love the area. I couldn't do this without my other meteorologists as well. My weekend met Tim Cha, and also my morning met Jeffrey Houle. They are just as amazing. They do just as much work as me, and they're also just deserving as this as I am. So shout out to them. But thank you so much. I'm also just want to let the photographer know I'm 7 months pregnant, so it's going to take me a while to waddle back there. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate this. Thank you so much.
Delivering a compelling radio newscast day after day is not just reading headlines. It's about building trust, selecting the right stories, and keeping people hooked from good morning to good night. The WVBA award for Best Newscast in a Ranked Market goes to
Chris Lawrence, WV Metro News.
Y'all relax. I ain't gonna twerk. I'm not even sure what that is, to be honest with you. By the way, to the young lady that won the award for feeding the fur babies, it warmed my heart to know somebody's feeding Big John. So, fantastic. I've been coming to work before daylight, well before daylight, for 34 years. And every morning when I do it, I still enjoy it just as much as the first day I got to. The one girl said that she's blessed that she works in radio and gets to go to a radio station. You're not wrong. It's the most rewarding job that you could ever have, and I will do it as long as I can get out of bed and get in there. So thank you for this. It means a lot. Thanks to everybody that I work with, the news team, Jeff Jenkins, our news director, our retired boss, Joe Parsons, our new boss, Jared Parsons, and of course, Dale Miller and Hoppy, and all the people that 34 years ago looked at me and said, "You're not very good, but we need somebody, so we'll take you." Thank you so much.
The WVBA Award for Best Radio Newscast in an Unranked Market goes to
Alex Wiederspiel, 103.3 WKMZ, Clarksburg.
You know, much like Chris, the morning guys, the news guys, they get up, they start researching. They're in there 3, 4 o'clock getting things ready to go to hit the airwaves. And Alex does it every single morning. He is dedicated and he is reliable without fail. We get the news every morning on WKMZ. So I'll make sure he gets this and make sure he knows about it. Again, on his one day off tomorrow, I'll call him about 5 to let him know he won. Thank you.
Returning now to television, the WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best PM Newscast in a Large Market goes to
Max Ione, WOWK 6P Pro Road, WOWK TV, Huntington.
I don't have a speech prepared, but I want to say thank you to my team at WWK 13 News. This wouldn't have been able to be accomplished without them. So thank you.
And in a small market, the WVBA Award for Best PM Newscast goes to
WVVA TV, Brandon Roberts, WVVA TV, News at 5, October 22nd.
And again, I'm not Brandon Roberts, but I am accepting this award on his behalf. Yes, I might work on the day side at WVBA, but the evening side is equally dynamic, and they serve our community. They have a passion for serving our community, and I accept this on Brandon's behalf. He is a Mercer County native as well, and I know he'd be really happy to hear that he won this award tonight, as well as the entire PM evening team at WVBA. So congrats, Brandon, and thank you all again.
A great radio program is like a perfectly mixed playlist. It hits emotional notes, keeps you company, surprises you just enough, and leaves you coming back for more. The WVBA Best Radio Program in a Ranked Market goes to
We Have a Tie, Metro News, West Virginia's Morning News, and WVRC AM, Paul Swan for College Football Wrap-Up.
Ask this guy. I rode with Big John today.
Poor you.
Poor me. So honestly, very shocked to win this. Glad to be up here with you because, we're a Metro News affiliate here. Your voice, several of you are in the room, We think the world of you. I think the world of you. I'm just kind of shocked right now to be up here with you, so I'm going to step aside and let you speak.
Well, I appreciate being here. I have been one of the anchors on the morning news ever since it started in 2001, I think, or 2002. I've run off 3 co-hosts, and the latest being Carrie Hudasek, and I've got Jeff Jenkins now, and I tried to get him to come up here, but I don't think he's ready to say that he's the permanent co-host of the morning news. But he does a phenomenal job, and having him on the air with me every morning, along with Kyle Wiggs and all the other folks, including Anthony A. Train Harmon, who is there overnight and putting the show together. He would have been here, but he's at work. So I appreciate him, and I appreciate the vision of Dale Miller, who had the idea to create the morning news many years ago. And the format that you hear it in now is the format that Dale wrote. And we've, other than maybe a few tweaks here and there, it really hasn't changed much since the first day it went on the air. So we enjoy doing it. Like I said, we're up very early getting that together. And it wouldn't be anything if you all weren't listening to it and our listeners weren't listening. So many thanks to them as well. Thanks to the WVBA.
Best radio program in a small market goes to
WMOV. Tom Sussman for Appalachia Matters.
Just want to say thank you. We have a great crew with WMOV and WJEH. Guys, let them know you're here. And I want to say thank you. And this is where we just try and bring the community as a small independent group of about 3 stations that try and bring the news in an unranked market. Thank you very much.
Shot through the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name.
An intensely popular rock station is more than just riffs and loud guitars. It's an attitude, a tribe, and a sonic time machine all rolled into one. A killer rock station feels like home for people who live for the music. The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Rock Station of the Year in a ranked market goes to
The Mountain, WCST FM Charleston.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. I play my part, and you play your game. You give love a bad name. And you give love a bad name.
Unbelievable. This is the first radio gig I never applied for. I've been fired from a lot of them, but this is amazing. If it wasn't for Woody Woods, who's not here tonight, Dave Allen, who's here, Joe Parsons, George Pelletier, my wife, this day would not be possible. So very much appreciated. You guys rock, and thank you for embracing the mountain.
And thank you, Animal, for answering the phone when we called you, right? Thank you.
Somebody told me a long time ago when I met Steve Animal, they said, you want to probably get to know this guy. And I thought, no, I don't want to get to know this guy. But we're proud of everything we've been able to accomplish on the mountain, and we're proud of all of our mountain listeners. And long live rock. Let's go.
And I got to thank my wife again for putting up with my crap all these years. So I'm glad we met at Mulligan's during the live broadcast. Yeah.
The 2024 WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Multimedia Journalist in a Large Market goes to
Rachel Pellegrino, WOWK-TV, Huntington.
Believe it or not, I actually am Rachel Pellegrino.
but she is on to great things right now. She is a fantastic journalist, fantastic anchor, and I know she'll continue to do great things in her career.
In a small market, the WVBA for Best Multimedia Journalist goes to
Annalise Murphy, WTRF TV, Wheeling.
I don't have a speech prepared. I was not expecting to win anything tonight. I actually interned at Channel 7 as a junior at West Liberty University and ended up producing there my senior year. And after I graduated, ended up reporting and anchoring. And honestly, I love going to work every day. I love telling the stories in the community I grew up in. I can't get off the stage without thanking my amazing news team and, of course, my family, my husband. Thank you guys so much. This means the world to me. Thank you.
Returning now to the art of television, the Excellence in Broadcasting Award for 2025 Large Market Best Television Anchor goes to
Anthony Kahn, WCHS TV, Charleston.
Go Jackets. Shout out to Nick Farrell from Waynesburg University. And wow, I didn't expect this. There's a lot of really, really good anchors in this market, in this state. Holy cow. I want to give a big shout out to my wife for putting up with my crazy schedule and crazy job. And guys, to my Eyewitness News team, y'all are the best. I love you guys so much. It's been a crazy year for us, I think. And this is for you guys. Thank you all.
And in a small market, the 2025 WVBA for Best Television Anchor goes to
Joshua Bolden, WVVA TV. This marks the first time both Best Anchor categories were won by male anchors.
Well, I first and foremost, again, glory to God, because I would not be here without him. I mentioned earlier, I wanted to do this since I was a child. I wanted to do this since I was 9 years old. WVBA gave me that opportunity, but I would be remiss if I didn't say a journalist, just in general, a journalist in general, whether reporter, producer, or anchor, or whatever you are in your newsroom, we are a summation of parts. And there are people that built us up to be where we are. And I'm grateful to every mentor I've ever had, every anchor who's ever said a kind word to me, not only in Tennessee, but here in what I now call my adopted home in the great state of West Virginia. You all are amazing. This room is filled with the best of the best. And so, yeah, I don't just watch the market that I'm in. I watch all across the state, and I pick up little bits and pieces from each of you. So truly, not only thank you to everybody that poured into me growing up, but thank you to everybody who's in this room tonight, the West Virginia Broadcasting Association. Thank you so much. This means the absolute world. And yeah, thank you.
While internet streaming services are convenient, local radio will always hold unique advantages, like hyper-local focus, real-time relevance, audience participation, and of course, the human connection. The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Best Radio Personality in a Ranked Market goes to
Matt Kelly, 102 WVAQ, Morgantown.
Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I've wasted. You were right there all along.
I am not Matt Kelly. I am his night guy, Jason Knight on WVAQ. Matt is one of the not only best on-air radio personalities in the state of West by God, Virginia, but also one of the best program directors. So shout out to Matt and our entire on-air team at WVAQ. Shout out to Christian and Dale Miller, George Pelletier, and all the WVRC media team. And yeah, we'll go call Matt and give him the good news now. Thanks, guys.
Best radio personality in an unranked market. The winner is
Logan Scott, 94.1 QZK, Kaiser.
These beautiful things that I've got, please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God, don't take.
So this one's super special to me. I left 94.1 QZK at the end of October last year to come to a ranked market, V100 here in Charleston. I started at the age of 12 interning. When I turned 18, became a part-timer. When I turned 21, Dale Miller, Joe Cap, Amy Ryan let me know that I was going to be the afternoon drive home air talent. So I've held various roles in Cumberland, and this is very special to me. The 94.1 QZK, everyone at WVRC Media and the Kaiser community always will hold a special place in my heart. Thanks to Travis Jones, George Pelletier, Jared Parsons, Joe Parsons, for letting me do what I do every single day, what I love. Thank you to the West Virginia Broadcasters Association.
Pop, urban, hits, contemporary hit radio. Urban goes by many names. The 2025 WVBA Award for CHR Urban Station of the Year in a ranked market goes to
J104 WHAJ Bluefield.
I take my whiskey in, my coffee black and my bed is green. You're too sweet.
Well, this is so cool. Just want to say thanks to the WVBAs. I'd like to thank my wife for coming here with me tonight. Give a shout out to the team back in Bluefield. We have a small but very talented team. Ken Dietz and Bob Spencer, just the best people to work for. So I grew up listening to the station and very fortunate, and I feel blessed too to get to go to work at a radio station every day. So thank y'all so much.
And now, CHR Urban Station of the Year in an unranked market. The winner is
Star 95 WSTG Princeton.
You had me participating back when I was running out of your place. I said I never want to see your face again. I couldn't wait to see it again. We were toxic to the end. Yes, even when I said it was over, you heard. Baby, can you pull me in closer? You were plotting how to stay in my head. We were toxic.
All right, we have got a one-of-a-kind crew at Star 95, and it all starts with our owner, Patricia Tolley, who's joining me here. Pat Tolley has created an environment for all of us to succeed, and for that, we are just eternally grateful. We've got a one-of-a-kind crew at Star 95 in Princeton. We've been together for over a decade, and everybody there pushes the boundaries, takes risks, breaks some rules, and does things a little bit differently. And works very hard every day. So thanks to everybody at Star 95 for coming together and working hard every day. Big thank you to everybody at the West Virginia Broadcasters Association. It's the honor of my life and career to serve on the board of the West Virginia Broadcasters, and just honored to serve with the men and women on the board of the West Virginia Broadcasters Association. And thanks to Michelle Christ for leading the charge there. This is my son, AJ. We made it a family affair here today. I want to thank also my wife, Lindsay, for being here. You and AJ are the wind beneath my wings. And Reeves, I don't know what your dad did to make you such a great broadcaster, but I want to talk to him about what I can do to make this guy a broadcaster someday. So thank you all. Thanks, everybody at Star 95. And let me have Pat Tolley say a little bit.
First of all, I want to thank God, because without him, none of this would be possible. And I also want to thank my team, my sales manager and station manager, Micah, Lindsay Strader, our office manager, Liz, who has gotten a couple of awards tonight. We're so very proud of you. John Eller, we're just really proud of you as well. And of course, my husband, Bud Tolley, that I've been married to for 42 years. So thank you for going on this crazy radio trip with me, hon. Love you.
Cultivating new talent is the lifeblood of any industry, and broadcasting is no exception. The new professionals today are tomorrow's industry superstars. The The WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Emerging Television Journalist Large Market goes to
Abby Lord, WSAZ TV, Huntington.
Very first award. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for the West Virginia Association of Broadcasters for voting for this. And then to Anna and Kristen, without you guys watching my reel originally and then thinking and taking a chance on me, it means so much to me. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I aspire to be you guys one day. Anyways, thank you to John, Blake, Addie, and Luke. Without you guys, I would not be standing here right now. There is no me without them. And then thank you so much to Ryan Murphy, and then Chelsea and Ryan, because without you guys proofing my scripts, that it would not be good. So I thank you guys so much. Thank you guys.
The WVBA Award for Small Market Emerging Journalist of the Year goes to
WBOY TV, Erica Mrazek.
I'm going to pull a page out of Zach's playbook and say I am Erica Mrazek. No, she has been fantastic at WBOY. She puts a lot of work in. You can tell when you go through the halls of our office in Clarksburg. So congratulations to Erica and to many more for her.
recognizing great strides in their first 2 years of employment, bringing with them dedication, innovation, morale, and going above expectations. The Ranked Market Award winner for Radio Rookie of the Year is
Cam Connors, Mix 100.9 WMXE, South Charleston.
So I'd like to point out the submission on this actually said Radio Young Professional. I don't kind of consider myself a rookie anymore because I've been in the industry for a bit, but nonetheless, I got to give a big thank you to the West Virginia Broadcasters Association and the folks with LM Communications, my family there. I could not be the broadcaster I am today without those folks helping me. And of course, I want to say, radio and broadcasting in general, the young people are the ones that's going to take us into the future. So awards like this are pretty important. Thank you.
Winning Radio Rookie of the Year in an unranked market goes to
Luke Wiggs, WEPM, Martinsburg.
Thank you so much again. This means so much. I want to dedicate this to my dad. He's not dead, as previously discussed. He just doesn't like Charleston very much. He taught me everything I know about radio. He's the best to ever do it. And then everybody else at Metro News. I mean, there's just giants in media that work in this company, and there's a lot of great people to look up to. So thank you so much for this.
From student intern to vice president of news, Jeff Jenkins' career is a testament to dedication. His journey began in 1986 at West Virginia University, befriending young broadcaster Tony Caridi, which led to an internship at WHAR Radio. Jenkins' commitment shone through, landing him a job at WHAR, mentored by legends like Hoppy Kercheval and Dale Miller. By 1990, he anchored the morning news. Jeff then moved to Charleston as VP of News for the Metro News Radio Network, while also overseeing news for 580 WCHS. Along the way, he mentored future broadcasting stars like Dave Pash and Sagar Magani. Under his guidance, WCHS garnered unprecedented recognition, including 7 national Edward R. Murrow Awards. Jenkins' passion for breaking news and his sharp memory for detail drive his team to deliver impactful, up-to-the-minute coverage. From local government to the West Virginia legislature, Jenkins is known for his on-the-ground reporting of historical statewide events. Beyond news, Jenkins is a lifelong Mountaineer and Reds fan, and he's been part of WVU sports coverage since the early 1990s, working alongside the iconic Jack Fleming. He's done play-by-play for high school basketball on WCHS and has been involved in coverage of the state basketball tournaments for decades. Above all, Jeff Jenkins' faith is paramount. A devoted member of the Spring Hill Baptist Church, his commitment extends beyond the airwaves. This dedicated newsman, family man, and community pillar continues to shape the landscape of West Virginia broadcasting. Congratulations to Jeff Jenkins, this year's recipient of the Dale B. Miller Award.
Thank you. Thank you. First of all, can someone teach me how to take a selfie? Because, yeah, thank you over here. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you. But when you look at that, it's like, where has all this time gone, right? And I love to hear folks praising the Lord tonight because, like the Apostle Paul said, I am what I am by the grace of God. And I am. So praise the Lord for that. I want to thank the broadcasters, the West Virginia Broadcasters Association. Thanks to Michelle and the board. I'm very honored about this. And to be recognized under Dale Miller's name, this was, switched to his name a couple of years ago. He was here earlier, had to leave. But Dale, not only a mentor, but also a dear friend of mine. And so I love Dale. And just so honored to be mentioned in a name with him. West Virginia, WVRC Media, all of our crew here, and it's truly a team. And it's been mentioned here tonight, is it really work if you love it? Is it really work? It is sometimes when it lasts like 12 or 14-hour days, and there's a lot of those. But it's very rewarding. I really do. I mean, the day as you get older, you feel it a little bit more the next morning you get up, but I really do love it. And I want to recognize all the great broadcasters in this room. And we work for different people, but we are truly kind of a team, right? We talk, we trade things, we give each other information. Leslie mentioned that earlier, and we're all friends here, so really appreciate that and appreciate that. And Hoppy and Tony, and I interned with Tony, and he was just at the station a couple of years in Morgantown when I started to intern with him, and then learned how to do news from Hoppy, and he is certainly my mentor. Our news team now, we've got some young guys, and Aaron Parker and young ladies, Morgan Pemberton, Kat Skeldon was up here tonight. And, they're learning. And I truly love to teach. I mean, I do love to teach new news people. And so we're in the process of doing that, right? And there's some good learning. Of course, I'm with Chris every morning. And Chris is, after that first day when he got arrested, everything's been good after that. So we really, really want to thank Chris again for his hard work. And I know I've left some people out, but I'm very humbled. And, of course, the last one I want to mention is my wife. And, she is very much behind the scenes. And I said, "You want to go up here tonight with me?" And she said, "No, absolutely not." But she is here, and she's the one that has put up with the long hours and getting up in the middle of the night, going to cover a story. And I wouldn't be here without her. I really wouldn't. And I want to thank my boys, my sons, and our family, our grandchildren, everybody. So thanks for this. I appreciate it.
In the heart of the Mountain State, there's a sound that rises above the static. It's the voice of community, the best of local culture, and the soundtrack to everyday life. It informs, entertains, uplifts, and when the unexpected strikes, it's the first voice we turn to.
The 2025 WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Ranked Market Station of the Year belongs to Kicks Country, WHKX, Bluefield.
Somebody pour me a drink, somebody pour me a smoke. I'm about to get on a buzz, I'm about to get on a roll. Yeah, I've been breaking my back, just keeping up with the Joneses. Y'all know what I mean.
I mean, I don't want to say I'm surprised because we have a really great station. It's just there's so many other tremendous stations top to bottom of the state. I mean, it's a real honor to be in here with so many people that I look up to and admire, and I've learned so much from through the years. I got to give a shout out to Bob Spencer, just a tremendous guy to work for, and Ken Dietz and Lori Charles and Doug Dillon, and man, we got a really small staff, but everybody's just so talented and really works so hard. So again, I'd like to thank my wife for being here tonight. I'd like to thank God too for blessing me with a job that I don't hate going to every single day. So this was really, really cool. Thank y'all so much.
For Radio Station of the Year in an unranked market,
WEPM, Martinsburg.
One of the worst days of the year is kind of towards the end of the year, and all of a sudden you realize, well, crap, we haven't started on our WVBA submissions. We got to go through all this tape. We got to put it together. We got to get going. And then it becomes the best day of the year because you look back and you see everything you've done from Panhandle Sports Live, our sports show, Panhandle Live, all the newscasts, the games, all the great programming that we have on the station. It's such a fun product, and we've got such a great staff. Marsh Kavalik, our news director, Daniel, who's awesome with the sports product. Riley Griffith, who's not here tonight, is fantastic as well. Clinton and Al Gage, they're tremendous. Some part-time news guys, Adam Solomon, Robert Engel, Bri Baylor, our board ops, Chris Cole. They're so great at what they do, helping us get the games on the air. And then, the management that makes this all possible as well. Our ops manager in Rona, Jared Parsons, Joe Caparelli as well. I mean, they just let us do what we do. I trust my people because we've got some of the best people in radio. So thank you so much.
And I very quickly want to say one more thing because this guy's not going to thank himself. I was an 18-year-old kid that walked into an American Legion baseball game to do color commentary. He was doing play-by-play, and my life has never been the same since. There is truly nobody like this guy in radio in the state of West Virginia, and he deserves everything that he's gotten tonight.
Okay, one more thing, because I know I won't get a chance to. I appreciate all the hard work. If you knew how much fun these guys have putting together their sportscasts and the show that you did Thursday night, and they cover sports that you wouldn't even think to. They're out there volunteering their time covering softball, women's soccer, and they're getting so well known in the Panhandle for their professionalism. We appreciate the public's trust in us, and I can't leave this evening without acknowledging two special people in the room. Two of my three kids are here to see this, and I'm so happy that they're here. And thank you so much for this honor.
The Television Station of the Year Award recognizes excellence across the board: journalism, production, community involvement, innovation, and impact. It honors a station that doesn't just broadcast to West Virginians, but one that proudly stands with them. The 2025 WVBA Excellence in Broadcasting Award for Television Station of the Year in a large market goes to
WSAZ-TV, Huntington, Charleston.
I feel guilty.
difficulty standing here because it's their award. We have such an amazing team, a supportive boss that makes everything so fun, and he takes our crazy ideas and makes them helps us make them happen. And I've just never met such people that are so passionate about what they do and the stories they tell, and they want to make a difference in the communities they live. And so I always say WSAZ would not be the place it is without the people that work there.
I second everything she says. We have the best team. Thank you so much.
And winning the award for Television Station of the Year in a Small Market. That award goes to
WDTV TV5 Clarksburg.
Okay, hi. I'm new to the station. Tanner's here with me. I started out as an intern a year ago. Tanner and I are both multimedia journalists at the station. I'm shocked. I know it's not for me, but I'm still shocked. This is awesome. Thanks to Tim DeFazio, Chris Yost, all the people that work. Listen, I know this is everybody in this room, but we all work really hard, long hours, and we do a damn good job at it. You know, and I know sometimes we get stressed, but it's all for the love of storytelling. And I'm so happy, you know, that we all get to do this. And I'm just Tanner talk. Say something.
He said it all great. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the 22nd Annual West Virginia Broadcasters Association Excellence in Broadcasting Awards. A very special thank you to Michelle Christ, Executive Director of the WVBA, and to the Board of Directors of the West Virginia Broadcasters Association. Congratulations to all our winners this evening and to everyone who participated. Now, please join us downstairs at the lobby bar to celebrate the winners and music with WVAQ's Jason Knight. I'm Kevin Nicholas.
And I'm Jamie Williams. Good evening from Charleston.
And we'll see you next spring in Morgantown.